montando en el tren a dar un
And
paseo.
as we depart from the Nairobi train station, remember to head up the airway to the right hand side and say goodbye.
Bye. Todo lo que vamos grabando, estas personas se quedaron ya. Porque ya el tren arrancó. Y vamos.
The very first roller coaster on our trip outside of the Nairobi station is the yellow and green coaster going right over your heads called Cheetah Hunt. Cheetah Hunt is a launch coaster, which means you'll be going from 0 to 60 in just seconds. It's also the longest roller coaster in our park with 4,429 feet of track. On the left hand side, you're looking at some green bushy bushes. Welcome to Busch Gardens. But just behind those bushes, you'll be looking at the edge of Africa, which is our self-guided tour to 13 different species of African animals. That is including but not limited to lions, hyenas, lemurs, and our very own hippo. The big white building on the right hand side is Serengeti Overlook, and there you get to enjoy a piece of chicken tenders or salad. And those of you over the age of 21, also the giraffe bar.
Y vas.
On the right hand side we have Cobra's Curse. Cobra's Curse is a one-of-a-kind vertical lift coaster that takes you face to face with venom is the same thing. It takes you forward, backwards, and then through a three-spin finale, but it will never take you upside down. To get on Cobra's Curse, you also only have to be 42 inches to ride, so it is completely family-friendly. On the right hand side, the big yellow and blue roller coaster is Montu. Montu will take you upside down, but not once, twice, or even thrice. It'll take you upside down 7 different times. Montu is also completely inverted, meaning the tracks are above your head and below your feet, and your feet will be dangling the entire trip. So for some reason you've chosen to wear flop clocks or sandals to the park today, you will lose them on this ride. We're now entering the Serengeti Belt, which is home to all of our free roaming animals. These animals can come as close or as far to the train as they would like, so remain seated at all times. As we enter the belt, the first thing you guys will see are those tall, brown, and incredibly recognizable palm trees. Welcome to Florida. But amongst all the palm trees, you're also going to be looking at the reticulated giraffes. These giraffes can grow anywhere from 17 to 19 feet tall, depending on their gender. Please remain seated at all times. Sit down, please. Thank you. They also do absolutely everything standing up. This is, of course, the one and only reason they are not allowed on the train, as you must be seated at all times. But amongst all the things they do standing up, they also give childbirth standing up. So while your first experience upon being born was your mother's loving embrace, their first experience was 6-foot drop straight to the floor, which is what you'll also experience if you don't remain seated.
Ese que te tira y te baja de golpe. rinoceronte ahí. O rinoceronte. Wow. Y las cebras, mírenlas allá.
On the left-hand side, we have one of our white rhinos. White rhinos are the third largest land mammal, so they can weigh anywhere from 3,000 to 6,000 pounds. The rhino you are particularly looking at is Tombo, and only fully grown male rhino. On the left-hand side, we also have the Grant zebras. If you've ever seen a zebra in a movie, a TV show, or even in someone's Instagram post, it was most likely one of these guys because they are the most photographed zebras in the world. Behind the hills on the left-hand side, we have the wildebeests. Wildebeests are able to stand and walk only 5 to 7 minutes after they're born because their herds are almost always migrating. They migrate in such insanely large numbers that if the babies get left behind, they probably won't even notice. On the right-hand side, the brown animals with the very long curved horns are called sable antelopes. Sables are a female-dominant species, which means they have a dominant female, so dominant male in their herds, and they believe in girl power. They actually believe in it so much that they kick out most males 2 to 3 years of age. Continuing on the right, you're going to see a couple more of our Grant zebras. These zebras slow down to the slowest member of their herd so that no one gets left behind. The brown animals hanging out with the zebras are Tafasa waterbuck. Despite their name, waterbucks are not aquatic creatures, but they are known to run into the water to escape predators, which is a little silly because they are not that good at swimming.
Ay, qué lindo. It's cute. Oh my
On the right-hand
God.
side, if you're looking
Miren
very
este
closely,
animal,
you'll
qué
also see one of our
bonito.
redneck ostriches. These are the largest birds in existence. They can grow up to 9 feet and 330 pounds. But even while carrying all this weight, they're able to run up to 45 miles per hour.
330 litros de trigo. Oh my God. Aquí vamos con un pequeño tour.
Coming up on the right-hand side, you will see the Witches cow, so known as the African longhorn. In the Witches tribes that these cows were from, they were seen as sacred and a sign of wealth, and because of that, they were hardly ever slaughtered for meat, but mostly used for milk production.
Wow, miren este toro que grande. Miren qué grande. Ahí está el teleférico.
coaster on the right hand side is Kumba. Kumba will take you up 143 feet through 7 different inversions up to speeds of 60 miles per hour, all while being the loudest roller coaster in our park. So unless it works, it is nothing short of headache inducing.
Papi, aquí vamos en el tren. Aquí que vamos a encontrar.
On the right hand side, you'll see the bongo antelopes. These creatures are so elusive and good at hide and seek that they actually tricked us into thinking they know escaped. Of course, they didn't know escape, so they were just hiding in one part of Kenya up until about the 1950s. On the left, you'll be looking at the backside of Jogala, home to orangutans, tigers, and our very own Chick-fil-A. This is the first and only Chick-fil-A in a theme park, but it is not special and it will still close on Sundays.